So what are microgreens anyway? Let's talk about it. Simply put, microgreens are just seeds grown in mass, kind of like grass, and they're harvested at an early point in their development, usually around the true leaf stage, maybe a little beyond, depending on the seed variety. Now, there's a common misconception that there's something biologically significant about microgreen seeds that make them microgreen seeds, and that's just not true. While some varieties do better, or some species do better than other seeds, there's nothing biologically significant about the seed itself. Microgreens is just referring to the method in which they're grown. They're grown in a few different ways. You can grow them in smaller trays like this, in soil. Here we have some Swiss chard, and here we have some radish. So you can see that they grow at different rates and have different growing habits. The cotyledons on this one are more round, right? And the cotyledons are referring to the first set of leaves. Microgreens gained a lot of popularity with chefs and in the restaurant business over the last 20 years or so. And it's just been increasingly getting more popular with people at home who want to experience unique flavors and add a unique aesthetic to the meals they cook at home. Let's talk about the differences in mediums. So here I have a 20 by 10 tray, and I'm growing some arugula in a hydroponic medium. This is our new Ecotone hydroponic medium, which is made from recycled plastic bottles, actually. And usually with hydroponic mediums, you just need to watch the moisture a little bit more because it can evaporate. Whereas over here, I have some radish, some purple radish growing in some soil. And soil is a lot more forgiving. I would recommend that beginners start with soil because it holds moisture a little bit better. You may be asking, well, what's the difference between microgreens and sprouts? Because they're both garden seeds that are harvested at a young age. And the main difference goes back to method. It is that sprouting requires no medium at all. It's just the seed and the water. And usually you're eating it at a much younger stage, usually at the cotyledon stage. There's a lot of different ways that you can get started. We have a self-watering kit that makes it really easy for you as a beginner to get started, or if you're a little more advanced, you already know what they are. Usually growing them just in a 20 by 10 tray or a 10 by 10 tray or even a 5 by 5 tray. You just bottom water it after they've sprouted, and you're good to go. The fun thing about microgreens is that all the varieties haven't been discovered yet. Recently, we grew on some black garbanzo bean, and this one has been one of the biggest surprises for me because it tastes lemony, it's nice and tender and agreeable, which I thought it would be pretty bitter, but it wasn't. And even recently we tried some cantaloupe microgreens. The Hale's Best Jumbo were the most uniform and the best tasting. So there's always new discoveries that can be made with certain types of seeds or varieties. Ones to stay away from are cucumber and tomato, as those are just really bitter and in mass are actually poisonous to us. But if you accidentally eat one or something like that, it's not a big deal. And those are the microgreens basics. If you want to learn more, you can check out any other videos on our channel, or you can go check out our blog where we have numerous articles about the different niche topics about microgreens. So from all of us here at True Leaf, happy planting.